Okay. Hi, Tamara. How you doing? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. It's kind of hard online because if it's Tamara or Tamara, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I'm hacking that up horribly. No disrespect meant there whatsoever. I love the magazine. I love the work. I want to mention to you that you are eons, light years ahead of where you should be for this kind of typography introductory type thing. You're doing a really great job, and the hard work is there. I can see it, and it's obvious, and everything makes sense here. Everything's making perfect sense. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get straight to critique here, and take it for what it's worth. Okay, it's a great piece. I know that you're an advanced student, so I'm going to give it to you the way that I see it, like I would if I was your AD on this piece. Okay, and then this is a portfolio piece. Most definitely, the work is really really good. So I would definitely include this in my final student portfolio. So okay, let's get started. All right, the cover. Um, the kerning on the masthead here is, I know you wanted it really wide, and I get that completely. But this, between the U, the M, and the S and the U, is really, really super wide. Almost like if you step back a little bit, it almost looks like a second word. It's kind of odd. I know you probably don't see it because you've been looking at it for so long, but food for thought there. Also, the masthead area, I know you elected to place the issue number and the date down at the bottom towards the UPC, and that's great. That's fine. But that masthead area, you've got a lot of open space on top of the masthead there, and I think it's encroaching on your skier and the image itself. And I think that's going to be the case if you if you elect to leave the masthead there as as if we're carrying forward as if this were a magazine, and you have next issue, the masthead would be identical, but I think it would also encroach on the image that you placed there, depending on what it was. But I think more than likely it's because I see it to be too low in the composition. This looks good. I'm glad you did this. You took the shape of the mountain. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Springs here. The shape of the hill. That's great. Good job. This is really nice here. I'm glad that this is has equal hierarchy, but you have all the hierarchy on the cover story, and that's fine. That's great. That's perfect. Oh, by the way, this is a low res image in your background. I really like that you've added color, and I'd like to see a little more color in the actual magazine itself. And I'm gonna pause this right now because my dogs are about to go crazy. I guess not. So false alarm. I'm sure you heard them. Anyways, so that's that. Okay, let's move on to the contents page. This is, I get this. I get stacking type. I'm not a fan of stacking type at all, ever. I was never a fan, and I don't ever do it. But I understand your reasoning here, and I think for what it is, I think you handled it pretty well. And then the other, the other elements of the contents page have equal hierarchy, and it appears as though that's how you intended it, so that's fine. But I wanted to draw your attention to your numbers. Now, these should be, well, first of all, I suggested that you use lining numbers, so I would have liked to have seen the lining numbers in your numerals down here, as well as your page numbers. That 5 should be in your 5 column here, so everything lines up, by the way. So, okay, and then this, we talked about this. I think this is too dark. This strip is too dark. I think it's a really nice subtle approach here, and that's a really beautiful way to bring the visual posture over to the spread. So good job there. Great typography here, nice alignment. Good job, good choices. If anything, I think I would have moved that byline down just a little bit, separated a little bit from the cover. Again, beautiful, beautifully done, beautifully done, very good. This one, I understand what you're doing. Again, and I think this page has really grown on me. Actually, I actually really enjoy it now. So, really great job there. And then to close it out, again, good, cool typography on there. Again, really, really encroaching in the image, and it's cool. I like it. It worked for me. Okay, good drop cap. couple of issues here. Your rags are, and I've been harping on rags, and your rags are basically too clean. Rags should go like this, like zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. So they should go like long, short, long, short, long, short. Like this is good right here. Long, short, long, short, long. Then it goes long, long, short, long, long. So you're getting these rags that are making these shapes that look like this. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And then these rags, the shapes go like this. You can almost draw a line down, and that's not what you want. Okay. Also, it's really difficult to place type wrap around an image or an object when you have rag right, because it always looks funny on that side. So food for thought. Other than that, I think that this page is, watch those rags though. I would fix those rags before I would submit this to a final portfolio. Did I see an orphan? I thought I saw an orphan, but I don't see it, so I guess not. So, okay. Again, this page, good stuff. So, yeah, I'm not worried at all. This is, as far as I'm concerned, you aced this thing hardcore. So, and you've been doing a great job the whole class. So, I mean, thank you very much. It's been wonderful having you as a student. You're really, really a good designer. So, great job. Okay. Thanks, Tamara.